Hello everyone, I'm Ale and welcome to Solocosenove. Today we're gonna speak about Lumix 1445 f3.5 5.6 Mega OIS, a good zoom lens with good excursion, and on full frame 1445 should be at least the double, something like 2890 to be clear. Obviously it's not a super bright lens because 3.5, 5.6 it's not, but it's not natively a portrait lens. But anyway, you could do this with a very good sunlight and in an external environment, because in too bright sunlight, in that condition, sometimes you would use the ND filters. They are more or less something like sunglasses for the lens. This time I don't even use the UV filter to protect the lens from dust. I clearly see them on the lens, but the image is very precise. 1445 zoom is very useful. Being a zoom lens, we can use it to shoot a very wide angle of 14 millimeters. Or vlogging by hand. Right now I'm put it on the dashboard, so it's less shaking, but on the G7 video you can see some shooting, hand hold the camera, and now the lens is stabilized, and be careful moving the camera. The video came out quite steady. Then obviously you can post-produce the image, adding a new stabilization, and the image will be perfectly steady. I can say that I am loving this lens. It's a level up than the 1442, which is less beautiful. Not for the excursion, because more or less it's the same, but for the quality and the stabilization. I'm really satisfied with this lens, and I'll leave you here some images, so you can evaluate what came out from this lens. Obviously you can use it for the street photography, and with this wide excursion I don't exclude to use it in another range of images. For example, some portrait on 25mm or 35. Obviously it's quite dark because 3.5 of aperture is not so much. So if you like the bokeh behind the image, you should use some other tricks. Or you can use a speedlight like the one we just saw in other videos, the Godox TT350, or maybe the 685, which is more powerful. Okay, too much numbers for today. This is not a pancake lens like the 1232, which is real thin, so it's a little less portable, but very comfortable to take with you because it's very light, and the quality of the lens is a little bit better. Obviously for portrait photography you would use a prime lens. It's something that I recommend. A Lumix 25mm 1.7 is okay, or the fantastic Sigma 30mm 1.4 that I'm loving. Instead, if you need to shoot far, you should use something like 14140, and it's another lens that I really appreciate. But it's bigger and something that it has some defects on the external, but it's quite normal. But in the meantime, if you like this video, please leave a thumb up, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you won't miss any content like this and help the channel to grow. Thanks! Furthermore, on the website solocosenove.it you can find everything about the Solocosenove world, where you can also find a mini photography course. It's free and you can download it from the newsletter. Don't worry, I don't sell your data and don't send you spam. Final considerations. Finally, this lens is something that I can recommend. It's a quite cheap lens, and you can find second-handed, lightweight, portable and with a good excursion. Then you can use this lens to do many works. Well, I approve this lens. Thank you for following me also for today, and see you in the next exciting video. Ciao!